Well, this one gives us the picture of an ellipse, and they say write an equation for the ellipse graphed in standard form. So they want me to write an equation for that ellipse. So you know the general form of an equation for an ellipse, x minus h squared over a squared plus y minus k squared over b squared equals 1. We always have 1 on the right side. So there's the general form. So, so we got to start by finding the center. What's the center? Can you tell? It looks like is it over 2 or is it, it looks like it's over 2. I think that's the center that way, and then this is the center. Does that look like the center? I think so. So right there is the center. What's the coordinates of that point? Over 2, down 3, right? That's over 2, down 3. Now remember, when we put those in the equation here, we got to put them in with the opposites. So it's going to be x minus 2 instead of plus 2 squared plus, and then y instead of minus 3, it's plus 3. It's always opposite. Opposite. And we've seen that before, haven't we? When something's in a parenthesis next to x or y, we always put the opposite sign. That's why it says minus h and minus k. That's what math science formulas are meaning. If you're going forward in math and science, you want to kind of get the hang of that. That's what math science formulas mean when they write something like x minus h. Why are they putting a minus? They're saying the opposite of h and k, where h comma k, positive h, positive k, is the center of the ellipse. And they put minus h here, minus k there, which means opposite. I know we think, when I write something like minus h, I know you think, well, that's negative. But it's not. You shouldn't think negative. You should think opposite of h. Why? What's the difference? Well, the thing is, if h itself is a negative number, say h happens to be negative 3, then this is negative h. This is negative 3. It's actually positive 3. My point, so negative h in that case is actually a positive number. My point is, negative h is not always a negative thing. It's the opposite of whatever h is. That's how, if you're going forward in the math science world, that's how you want to start thinking about negative signs on letters. They don't make the thing negative. They make the thing opposite. If the thing already was negative, they make it positive. If it was positive, they make it negative. It's opposite. So when you look at this formula, x minus h and y minus k, you should think, oh, they're saying the opposite of h and k, where h and k, is my center. That's what they're saying. So, all right, so long story short there. So the center is positive 2 minus 3, so that's minus 2 and plus 3 in the equation. And now what's a and b? Well, don't get hung up on a and b. Just think about where they're at. It's underneath x. It's underneath x. So what does that mean? If it's underneath x, it's how far to the right and the left. Because whatever's underneath x, the x-axis goes right and left. How far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. So this is 6 squared. And whatever's underneath y, y's up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4 up, and 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So this is 4 squared. So then our last step, we can rewrite this as x minus 2 squared over 36 plus y plus 3 squared over 16 is 1. So again, make sure you're always using the opposite of the center. The opposite of plus 2 is minus 2 next to x. The opposite of minus 3 is plus 3 next to y when we put the center in the parentheses next to x and y. There we go. There's the equation.